In previous footage that we've shown before, we shared Trisha's confession that she has a habit of exaggerating relationships with men in her life to obtain some form of forced connection.
Here's my advice to women, men, non-binary, anybody. You know, exposing someone makes you feel good in the moment, right? You want your truth out there, even if it's not true, if it's just a warped reality, if it is true reality, whatever. You know, it feels good in the moment, but like, you know, and you want to be associated with that person, right? You want to publicly be tied to that person in some way. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be sharing these stories, right? I wanted to be publicly tied to Roger Bart, Anthony Michael Hall, Crispin Glover. Like Crispin Glover I slept with a few times, and I just wanted people to think that we were in this relationship, right? I understand the minds of a crazy person because I was a crazy person. I still am, and I say that respectfully because I have mental illness. But you know, you that clout feels good. You have that connection to that person forever.
Sadly enough, this has extended to a man who passed away that she claimed was her boyfriend.
And like one time my guy I was dating died, and this person came out and I have a picture, and I was just like can you just hold on like literally 1 minute so I can like wipe my face? And I still took a picture with that person.
Your boyfriend died?
Yeah, in 2009. Well, I wasn't dating him at the time, but I was staying at his house when he died. He killed. Going through a really dark time. A friend of mine killed himself, and that was like really dark. And I had no idea. So anyways, so I've never really like had ghosts. I felt energies. Like my one ex who passed away, I've talked about him a couple times. His name's Brian. I felt his energy and like signs. And when Michael Jackson died, and I was like a full-grown adult when he died in 2009. I remember so specifically a guy I was like dating also like passed away like the week before Michael Jackson died.
Contrary to what she claimed recently, throughout the years she described this man as nothing more than a friend that wanted to date her but who she had no romantic interest in.
Like in 1821, I knew him. Like we weren't exclusive, but it was definitely a nice guy that I should give him a chance. I should have really given a chance because he really liked me and I really liked him, but I really thought like, well, what if Russell Brand wants to marry me? Like I just, you know, I was holding out for a celebrity. I probably missed out on a really good guy. And at least as like, and we were friends, but it just, his name was Brian Nelson. I'll just say it's pretty public. The story is pretty public. So again, I'm not really saying anything that's not, but he was a mega Alice Cooper fan. In the 70s, went to all his shows, like went to every city, all his shows. Well, Alice Cooper recognizes Brian. His nickname was Renfield. And he recognizes Brian and offers him a job. So this is like, he's followed Alice Cooper around for years. He's like this #1 fan. And now he offers him a job. So he becomes Alice Cooper's personal assistant for the next 30 years. Right-hand man, confidant. And when I knew Brian, it was later on in life. It was towards the last few years of his life. I actually got to meet Alice Cooper. There's a picture of me on Facebook with Alice Cooper. Like, he definitely let me go to the meet and greets. And he was just such a sweet guy, like just so nice. He was really, really troubled, for sure. He had a lot of Alice Cooper memorabilia. He truly loved Alice, but towards the end, you know, he definitely was like, I don't even care anymore. Like, it's not even exciting anymore. And I don't know if that was true. Maybe that was true. Maybe not. He kind of said he wasn't never excited about it. And maybe that was true, you know. He ended up, I don't want to like get too into it, but he was like I said, he was very troubled, and he did end up taking his own life in 2009. I believe it was right after Michael Jackson died. It was very close to it. Yeah, it was tough. It was a really hard year. It was a year where I was finally kind of getting myself together. I just done the Eminem music video, so I'm pretty sure that was.
She even makes it very clear that they were never an item and this man was never her boyfriend.
There's a really good fish and chips place here. Chubby little unpolished finger. H Salt Fish and Chips. So H Salt Fish and Chips was a place that he wasn't a boyfriend at all, but he was wonderful to me. Another nice guy that I just can't accept their love. He took me on a date. He was Alice Cooper's assistant. I've talked about him before, and he passed away, took his own life 9 years ago. 9 years ago. And but he took me there, and we would go there a lot. We'd go there, and then we'd go to 7-Eleven and get like baskin Robbins ice creams, and you get like 2 flavors. And I remember the first time he kissed me, it wasn't a great kiss. It wasn't a romantic kiss, or it wasn't a hot kiss or anything like that. It was kind of like, I need to go home. And that's not, I'm not trying to be mean to him. It just, sometimes you just don't click, and sometimes people don't click with me, and that's okay.
Yet now, she's claiming that he was her ex-boyfriend, when she made the distinction before that he never was.
Starting from 2009, my ex-boyfriend Brian, good friend, lost his life by suicide.
This is just yet another example of how she exaggerates these relationships to benefit her, as she's clearly doing here to use this poor man to garner sympathy. Even a single year after the man's passing, Trisha was referring to this individual as her friend. Nothing more.